Good morning, everyone. Week 46, week 2 of auction listing. Auction listing week for our Christmas auctions, and plus obviously we've got a wee bit of stock at the moment, so we've got big week planned. Bega Council, or once again contacting Bega Council, and we'll be down there hopefully meeting a number of people in their development section, helping along one of our blue chip motels, motel dash motoring we've got down there, working through the development potential of doubling or tripling the size of the motel, and especially because of the demand down on that southern coast. You've got 5 flights a day out of Merimbula, and it just goes to show the amount of demand down that south coast now. And surprisingly enough, everybody thinks that it's Melbourne focused, but it's not. It's actually Sydney. Only one flight going down to Melbourne, in and out of Melbourne each day. The rest of the flights are all coming in and out of Sydney. So, and no doubt there's commuters in there, as we're finding over the last 3 to 5 years, flying in and out of the regional centres into Sydney, staying overnight or staying for a couple of days for work, and then returning. But anyway, that's Silent Times. It's currently, we're up at 1:30, so it's about 7 minutes to 2 at the moment, and we're about to do our marketing, which is our common thing for Mondays. Basically, because the sites, the international sites, are washed in about 7 minutes, and what we find if we're getting our marketing in at 2 a.m. our time, which I hate to say what the conversion is. I think it's about 7:41 Californian time, PM. So PM, AM, one of the two. Anyway, that's when they're about to wash their sites. So it gives us a full impact for the ads we're about to load. So people wonder what the real estate agents actually do, and you get the comparison to their local ads to our ads. So I'm going to run through a wee bit of that. So our ads are exposed not geographically as a local business would do. So they're, let's say, a business Dubbo, or even a smaller town, say Junee, they would target probably 10,000 devices, and we'll target 7 million out of Melbourne, about 9 million in Sydney, all up with the regions, the regional towns. It gets into the 15 to 20 million devices. We're looking at using algorithms to get into those devices, and anybody talking about buying a motel, hotel, caravan park, hospitality, anything like that, we're looking at maximising our coverage there. Excuse me. So the cross-pollination is very important to us. So today we've got 35 ads, Insta, 35 ads, Facebook, 7 videos Insta, 7 videos Facebook, 7 videos YouTube. So 21 videos are launched today, 70 ads are launched on the different platforms. So we've got 91 social media ads going out, or marketing going out today. In the next hour and a half, 2 hours, they'll be loaded. So that's what you get from your marketing campaigns, and that's the part that people don't understand, is that it's not just buying an ad; it's the production, and then knowing when to load, the cross-pollination. For instance, we've had 2.3 viewings, 2.6 engagement, 2.6 million engagements on our ads and our Google Maps. So that's pretty good coverage, and what that does is links. So with algorithms, the algorithms will put these 91 ads through all of those links, looking for income levels, obviously, and just looking for the words, the buying motels, buying hotels, all those sorts of things. So not only does a property gain from being in a lineup, you might find that a northern New South Wales property may well give Merimbula property exposure in a market it wouldn't have been in, and that's how the cross-pollination happens. And it's not uncommon to find that a buyer will look at a property at Merimbula, Walgett, Tweedheads at our auctions. So especially the investors, they're looking for a return, and if it has all the basics, the books are good, the books are certified to start off with, books are good, they stack up, business has been banking their cash, good accommodation for managers going in now, if they're going to put a manager in, if they're not letting it out, which is more common now, that they're just putting managers in. And then it just all works in together. So that's our goal this morning. So from now until about 4 a.m. we'll be loading. 6 a.m. we'll be going back and checking. This is the first wave of the Christmas auctions being loaded. So the second wave, and I suppose I haven't actually gone over that. So currently the order for the 15th of December goes buying along at 11:30. Spot is reserved. 12 noon's available. 12:30 Murringo Stonehouse. 1300's reserved. 13:30 will be Fairmont Motoring. 1400 Wombat Hotel, 14:30 Wollongbean Hotel, and 1500's available. So I've only got, excuse me, 2 spaces available left for the Christmas auction, which is pretty awesome considering we've got, just looking at the board, we've got another 7 out there at the moment. We are waiting on contracts, and this is something that people don't realise, is that the councils are holding us up. Yes, council at the moment can't get a contract. We've been waiting on that contract since September. So we've missed 2 auctions with that one. So it's not other councils pretty quick, but certainly yes, it's been slow. Other councils just don't have the planners. They don't have the staff. So a current council I'm dealing with usually has 5 planners, is down to 1. Literally, you cannot get a return phone call. You can't get to them to start off with on the phone. And you get a return email or phone call 6 weeks after you've contacted. So, and I don't blame the planner. His workload is just extreme. They've lost planners, haven't been able to replace them, not coming through the universities. We're making so many laws, but no planners. And we desperately need them in the regions. So that's where we're at for week 46. Anybody looking at wanting to sell by the end of the year, and settlement is the 19th of January. Let's have a look at that. That's, Friday the 19th for the December auctions, which would be pretty exciting for these 9 going up at the moment. So you've got until really Sunday is our cutoff. So Sunday the 19th will be our cutoff. But we do need your accounts, certified accounts from the last couple of years, and obviously people take into consideration COVID. But we do need certified accounts. Just giving me a spreadsheet is no good for the buyer to go and get finance. Actually, we'll just cover finance in a second or two. We need the contract. We need the contract from day one. The buyers need it. If they inquire, they need that contract to take it to their financiers and for their solicitor to approve. We've had a couple of cases recently where I've got the contracts 2 days before the auction, and the buyers do not have time to get finance. Then they're bidding 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 under reserves, and it's just not good enough. So we need those contracts, and finance the effect. We're now feeling the effects, and we've been feeling them for the last six months really, of the interest rate rises in the commercial sector. Only lending at 40% on sales, and or on the purchase of motels, hotels. Obviously, the challenge there is that it's pushing a lot of people into private finance, and private finance is incredibly expensive, anywhere between 12 to 19%. So that's a lot of money. So you're and that's just bringing the prices back down, and it's just a fact of life. And there's no connection. I can't say this enough times, and I imagine every agent that specialises in hotels, motels, and luxury homes is saying the same thing. There's no connection between houses and pubs and motels. So if you're experiencing the local house prices have gone through the roof, and you can the same price as a motel or hotel or a pub, that's just the way it is. There's no connection. If the house has gone up 40%, pubs haven't, and they're not houses. So unfortunately, where pubs used to be 3 times the price of a house, they're now the same or even less, and that's just a fact of life. And it's there's nothing we can do about it. There's no correlation to totally different markets. Zone is different, obviously. So just one of those factors. So anyway, all those people that are retiring, moving on, looking for something different, want to sell, give us a call. I'm all over the state this week. I'll be in the South Coast, right up at the end of the week. We'll be right up in northern New South Wales, and everywhere in between, which is interesting. But it's one of those 4,000 or 5,000 k weeks, and we'll be closing off on Sunday. So if you want me to pop into your town and or get a pre-listing submission to you, just give me a email, brian@brianmcmanusrealestate.com. Give me a call. Optus is 040 297 0217. Telstra 045 721 7925. And give me a text. I will be out of coverage while I'm moving around, and there are a lot of areas where it's down, but I do clear my emails anywhere between sort of 4:30 in the morning to sort of 7, and then try at lunchtime if I'm in coverage, but certainly at night about 8 p.m. I'll be clearing my emails and calls. So texts and emails, definitely the way to go. But everybody, we're only a few weeks away from Christmas. We'll be just finishing on the 15th officially. After the auctions, we'll only have a bit of paperwork to do, contracts out, deposits coming in the week after that, so Christmas week. But then we're straight into business in January. We're kicking off Wednesday the 3rd of January will be our first trading day, and we are looking at into January being our first auction. So thanks for that, and contact us. We've got the contacts there. Feel free to give us a text, email, ideally this week, because I'm doing so many Ks and we'll be out of area a lot of the time. And if you are a buyer looking for the properties that we've just launched, we'll get you through those as soon as we can. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.